showtime!
What's up, boys and girls? It's your boss, the International Zoe. Today, I write a list of topics and ideas for Sunday sermon. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't been that inspired, and I just don't want to do a Sunday sermon just to have one up every Sunday. So I struggle with trying to bring you guys something worthy, a topic worthy to discuss, a topic that I think maybe people can get some jewels from.
Hit that like button, and subscribe, and share the video.
I don't want them all to be negative either. But I've seen people say, brother, bring back the Sunday sermon. When are you going to have another Sunday sermon? And so I had a few minutes. Junie's in there shopping in the seafood market. So I looked through my topics, and I'm going to pick one for today. And I'm just going off the top. But today's topic is, your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. And the reason why I picked that topic for today is because it's something that I see in my travels. It's something that I see or I hear stories from women, and I see it and hear stories from men, and how sometimes people let their feelings take control of their self-respect, or take control, or outweighs your rational thinking. Now, I always was told, and I'm a firm believer, that one, you don't make decisions when you're in your emotions, whether you feel it's a good one or bad one. Like, you don't emotionally buy a car, or emotionally buy a house, or emotionally go and get a ring for someone, or emotionally, sometimes people are in a tight situation in their relationship. And it happened to a friend. Wife is bugging, complaining, saying how things weren't right, things weren't doing good. And, brother that I'm close to and some other brothers, we was like, yeah, man, you gotta, buy her some flowers and take her to a nice hotel and, blow her back out, and, everything is gonna be rekindled and blah, 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 But not knowing the full story is that his wife was already messing with somebody else. So she was complaining, trying to get out, because she was already emotionally gone from that relationship, and she was already ready in her mind to move on with this other guy. And that's what ultimately happened, He tried to rekindle the flame. He tried to be a better man and, do some of the things that he may have forgotten or stopped doing. But it was already too late. She already was dealing with another man. And, inside, when you think that that's something that might be happening, don't think about it, that it's something that necessarily you're doing wrong. People make up excuses like that as a scapegoat, Like, I think Mike Epps said it in one of his shows. He said, like, when he want to go out with his friends or break up with his girl, and he used a joke saying, man, when I left, it was 2 bags of potato chips on top of the refrigerator. What happened to the other bag, man? There's only one left. I'm out of here. This is some bullshit. I'm out of here. Boom, slam the door and leave. But he wanted to go hang out with his friends. And that's what happens. Now, I see guys traveling overseas, and guys called me asking me if I know a particular girl or this or that they get their emotions involved and they stop thinking rational. They send these girls. I mean, I know, y'all know that I know a lot of women, right? Or I met a lot of women in my travels. But I also talk to a lot of women in my travels. I like to get an idea of the backstory. And some of the things that they tell me that guys do, I can't believe it. Sometimes I ask, do y'all have respect for men? Seeing the way men behave. And that's where the whole, I guess, the simp thing comes in. Seeing what men are willing to do, like they're emotional wrecks. And I'm like, why can't they see that this girl is playing them? Or why can't they see that this is not the way to go? And I guess it's because their emotions are involved. And now your emotions can get involved in a lot of ways where, one, you can psych yourself out to be emotional. Oh, I just like this girl, she's beautiful, she's perfect. You can think, there's some people who psych themselves out thinking that a particular person in their life is fate. And even though it's not going good, or the girl is not treating you right, or the guy's not treating you right, you believe in emotionally because you're emotionally attached to the situation. And you let the people start playing you. You see, you let someone start playing you. You find yourself going for things that you wouldn't usually go for. You find yourself accepting explanations for things that don't make sense. Because when your emotions are going, your brain stops. Your brain stops working and you're running on emotions. Like sometimes your brain stops working and you're running on adrenaline. Your brain stops working and you're just running with your emotions. And your emotions will lead you astray most of the time. Never operate on emotions. And that's where you gotta come back to your self-respect. Because if you don't respect yourself, no one else will. So when you find yourself, just ask yourself this question. Am I playing myself? And if you can honestly say, yes, I'm playing myself, that's when you know you're putting your emotions before your self-respect. I see guys do it, I see girls do it. They allow people to do certain things to them that they know are wrong, but they feel like they can't stop it because their emotions run wild. And the best thing you could do when you're in that situation is remove yourself from the situation. If you could, 1 week, I'm sure 1 week you could come to your senses. When you find yourself like too emotionally involved, whether it's you're crying or whether it's you're depressed over somebody, just remove yourself for 1 week, I think. Then some of your senses will come back. So I hope you could get something from that. Junie's back with all these groceries. She did a good job with 1,000. She interrupted my Sunday sermon, but it's for a good reason.
I will go to buy some vegetables.
Okay. International Zoe Sunday sermon, Pattaya, Thailand. She's doing good. She did good with that. She's doing good with that. That little bit of bread. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna try to add some more. I got some other topics. And let's do it. International Zoe Sunday sermon. Peace.
Like, subscribe, and share the video. Thanks.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?